What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy 2-pack with Drax and Moondragon. Now, this is a set I've had for a little bit. I just haven't opened it. I want to do a review on it. I really am looking forward to this one. I like these looks and these versions for them, especially Drax. This is my version of Drax and the Drax that I really love. So I couldn't wait to really get into this. Surprisingly, I waited this long, but yeah, this is my version right here. So here we got the front of the packaging. It is slightly older now. So we got the cardboard boxing. You got the side artwork at the back with their accessories. Looks like they're not coming with much. More artwork. And up front again. Let's get them open and check them out. So when you slide the main box out of the outer casing, this is what you get. Pretty much the figures just tossed in there with a couple of plastic wrappings with their accessories in there. All right, so here they are outside of the packaging, and they look great. I really like the way they looked a lot. Their sculpts are pretty awesome. I wonder if this Drax is like on a Caliban body, I'm gonna have to compare that. But I think we're gonna start with, we'll go with Drax. He is one that I've been really looking forward to. So we've got Drax here, and first impression is he looks awesome. I love the green that they used, and then the extra paint details in the face look pretty cool. He's got fists on him. He comes with these extra hands here. Nice little open hands, like grasping hands just a little bit. Reaching hands, really cool. You can get some nice pictures and that sort of thing out of them. Just really cool. I like that. And different expressions, of course, like I like. He comes with this alternate head here. It's got the nice shade of green here and a darker shade. Some really nice details in there. Really, really cool. Now the headpiece is just a solid color, so not much going on there, but the face does look pretty menacing, pretty cool. Him himself, you've got the little more stoic face, a little, not just staring you down. I don't like you, that sort of thing. Now this version of Drax is like a big dumb brute, but I kind of liked it, this version anyways. The version that swallows the Power Stone, I believe. But here he is with this nice color, like a pinkish purple. Nice colorway, got the gold skull on there. Face sculpt looks great. Nice shading in there, the red eyes. This is all just really nicely painted. Really cool. Moves pretty good. Nice detail in there in the legs. But, it's all solid color, so nothing's really brought up, which I'm okay with that because I like the natural light to kind of give those highlights, that sort of thing. Sometimes it's cool if you can get the extra shading washes in there, but sometimes that is not really done the best. So I don't know. This looks good though. I really like it a lot. His cape is pretty flat on the back, but on the inside it's got texturing, which is pretty cool to add a detail to the underside of the cape like that. You mostly get the underside or wherever's going to be blocked, neglected, that sort of thing. But that looks really good. So articulation-wise, this guy can look, he's got a ball hinge, and he can look down pretty good, about right there. And then he only goes back about that far because the cape back here starts to kind of interfere with it. A little bit of tilt, not very much actually. So just not that much going on in there as far as tilting backwards. But I'm pretty sure if we take this cape off, we'll get some more range, but we'll leave it on for now. T-pose, arm will come out that far. Upper bicep cut, single jointed. Elbow, got a little pin down here. Of course, the peg and hinge for the hands. Ab crunch, that goes forward about that far. It starts running into the belt here. But he goes back a little bit further since there's nothing back here sculpted to get in the way. Got the cut. leg go forward about that far, so not very far. Goes back to neutral. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed pinned knees. We got, I wonder if we got a boot cut in there. I'll try this one. No, I don't think there's a boot cut in there. But it looks like it. There might be. Hopefully I don't snap it off. Kind of feels like there is a boot cut, but this part is also sculpted to the calf, so it looks like it wouldn't move anyway, so maybe it's not meant to be there. I could be wrong on that, but you get a hinge and pivot for the foot and ankle. This guy looks pretty awesome. So here he is next to Caliban, and I think that is right. I think it is pretty much the Caliban body. You can tell by the different veins in the sculpt, the arms, shoulders, bicep, which is pretty cool. Caliban was not a bad figure. They just changed the lower half, which there is a calf cut, which means he's got a calf cut. But again, Drax's boots are sculpted so that, and they don't really move like that. So could be just glued in there or something. But legs are changed, the lower legs anyways. Same height. This is pretty much the body you're getting underneath where you can see the cut and the crunch, the single joint. So you can just see the joints a little bit clearer there. So really nice. Of course, they're going to be about the same height. Next, we got Thanos, his mortal enemy, one of my favorite characters. Just too awesome. And look at that. Even though Thanos is, he's not a small dude. Drax, this version of Drax was huge though. He was really big. So I like that there is still a difference between these two. Pretty cool. Here's Drax next to Nova Prime, and then we got Moondragon, who he comes in the set with. And that's an awesome scale too. So they are about your average human size. That Nova is a little bit older. Still one of my favorite designs, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd say he's undersized now due to, him coming out a while ago and all the figures kind of being upgraded. And him next to Moondragon looks awesome. I hope we get like Pip the Troll and the rest of the Guardians, I do have an Adam Warlock. I don't know where he's at though. I was digging through the bins. I know he's in there. I found the newest version of him, but I like that classic style where these guys were all together. So pretty cool. Now from here, we'll jump into Moondragon. So for Moondragon, all she comes with is, she's got the fist on her, and all she comes with is an extra pair of hands. These hands look really nice though. They are open hands, but they're not like the ones that used to come with like Jean or everybody else like that, where they were like severely oversized, look massive. Like, these look really proportionate and look really nice. So here she is, and that face sculpt looks good. Of course, she has no hair, but that looks nice. Got the earrings, silver on the earrings. Got the green lipstick, eyes. We've got a diaphragm cut. We've got nice paint here around the chest area. Looks like this was maybe molded in green and the skin tone was painted over it, which is a good way to do it. Or is it the other way around? Easier to put light on the dark or dark on the... Maybe darker on the light. That might be the easier way to go. That looks like this might have been molded in green and they did it the light on top of the green. But it looks good though. You just got a little scuff mark, so I'm able to see that in the crease. You got this nice like silver sheen here that goes around her hips. The different shades of greens in the legs, so it looks really cool. And then a darker, different bluish green for the cape. So different shades of green, and the skin tone looks really good. So for articulation, she's got the ball hinge. Head can look down about that far, so very far. Can look up really far, really cool. Just super nice. Can tilt the head a little bit. Not really so much. Yeah, right there it is. Just a little bit. T-pose. Single jointed, pinless elbow. Hinge in where that pegs in for the hands. Again, diaphragm cut, so she can go forward, not that far, about right there. She goes back way, way far. Guess if she's going through the air, that sort of thing. But it does rotate. Doesn't break up the sculpt or anything. Leg goes forward that far, farther than Drax. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. Looks really, really good. And you got the hinge and pivot for the foot and ankle. Now, this version, I can't remember. Did she have... Y'all might remember. I feel like she was supposed to have the one of the infinity gems in her forehead. I really feel that, just like off the top of my head. Like maybe they're going for a version before she gets the stone. Maybe Drax doesn't have the stone yet, but I think he swallowed his. But yeah, she looks really awesome. Looks pretty cool. Glad about that. I really like that set. I'm a huge fan of the Infinity stuff. So especially Crusade. Crusade was pretty big for me growing up. I don't know how much of it hit for everybody else. Everybody else really, of course, you're gonna like Gauntlet, but maybe everybody liked War more. I liked Crusade. Crusade was one of my big ones. Something about seeing the heroes fight other heroes. All right, and for comparison, we have the Scarlet from the 3-pack with Magneto and Quicksilver. We've got Miss Marvel, the most recent one, and mostly just to show the different body types. So this Scarlet is an older one. She's got the diaphragm. She's got the single jointed, pinless elbows. And I guess this body was just, I don't know, maybe the main use. But Moondragon's got the pinless. This body was supposed to be really awesome back then. I mean, her eyes are still really done really well. She was still a good figure. The hands, as we can see, are kind of similarly sculpted, but not really the exact same. These hands are the bigger type that I was saying, and they used to be even bigger than that on certain female figures. Like the further back you go when they were first introduced, they were like really massive, and then they started toning them down and shrinking it in with almost every release. Now, again, Moondragon has the diaphragm cut, and this Miss Marvel has the diaphragm cut and the ab crunch to give her like superior articulation and posing. So this female body is amazing. Got the double jointed pinless knees and elbows, and she just looks great. This kind of articulation, and she has the butterfly joints. Just an awesome figure all the way around, and that just shows, how far they've come with the female figures. Hopefully, they all can stay to this style and just be larger. She-Hulk was not a bad figure. I don't remember if she has the exact same articulation as the Miss Marvel or not, but I do remember that she was not a bad figure at all. I do like that She-Hulk. So, yeah, pretty cool. And they all look to stand about the same height. Scarlet might actually be taller than all of them by them by just a little bit. And this version of Scarlet has the flat feet, not the heels, so pretty cool. And they all look like they have similar feet. Now that I'm looking at it. because they all have those little ridges in there. Like, yeah, I think they're all the same. So that's crazy to go from Scarlet from way back to Miss Marvel, which is not, she just came out this year, the most recent one. So pretty cool. I like that. All right. So final thoughts is I like this set. I think it's pretty cool. It is an older set, so I was able to get it on sale. But I definitely wanted it for the Drax and the most, but I do want them both because I do like the Infinity stuff, the Infinity Watch. Them running around with like Adam Warlock and Pip. Um, so I do like the characters, and then seeing them in Infinity Crusade was one of my favorite things. So really, really awesome seeing them together, especially with Thanos in the back. Thanos, their family, father daughter. Thanos being responsible for Drax's death, and Drax wanting to, sole purpose being just to eliminate Thanos, and you know, pretty crazy story between the three of them. Um, just really awesome. I just remember Drax from a lot of the space stuff. Um, I like him being this version. I didn't care for the newer version, where he's really, really small. The stuff that looks more like the movie stuff now. So yeah, I'm very happy that we did get this one. I'm glad they didn't think to leave him out or anything like that. I like the body they chose, fits his type and everything. So yeah, pretty cool set. The paint on all of them, on both of them, look really clean. The sculpts look really good. Um, no real complaints. I think most people will hate the fact that I don't know. Maybe they hate 2 packs. Some people hate 2 packs. I think they're a 2 pack that's worth it. It was a way to get both of these characters. You're not having peg warmers or anything like that. So really, really nice set for me. Do you need it? Absolutely not. I don't know if you're a space fan or like me, like Infinity stuff, then Crusades or Gauntlet and everything like that. Seeing them, um, and they look good for your space shelf. I mean, with Thanos right there, of course, Adam Warlock, which I have around here somewhere. Um, they're all going to look good on the shelf together. Thanos is already on there. I'll be throwing these two on there. And as soon as I find Adam, because I'm going through on my bins, he'll go in there with them. Maybe we get Pit. That'd be pretty cool. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this review. Not sure if you're after this set or not, but if you are interested, hopefully this video helped you out, that sort of thing. Maybe helped you in some way, or anybody helped you in some way. So, yeah, we'll catch you all on the next one. Later.